Alright guys, what is up? This is Migos Chris here. I'm back in for the last video. Today we are finally, yes I need it this time, finally returning to Noire. It was actually a toss-up between whether or not which game I wanted to return to most tonight, because the other game I'm going to be playing tomorrow night. So tonight's game is Noire, like I was just saying, and tomorrow's game is going to be the last episode in Life is Strange Before the Storm, aka Farewell, so that's going to be coming out soon. So I hope you guys are excited for that as I am, because that's going to be a lot of fun. So let's just go ahead and get back into LA Noire. As my voice cracks there as I say that. And I think the last time we did the stream, we finished the first official case, like after all the tutorial cases and things like that. So now we're into the second case, which I believe is... I forget which case we're on next, but I know it's definitely not the driver's seat because that was the one we did last time. The consul's car, okay.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Alright.
Better go earn our pathetic wages. Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. You catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Jacob's back here at 2 p.m.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
So I don't know exactly how long the stream is
We
going
got
to
a
be,
call
but
about
it's
an
probably going to
abandoned
be
vehicle?
like
Yes, sir. The car
around
has
the same
flags.
length as my
Might
last
be some
LA
kind
Noire
of
stream
diplomatic
was.
vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
There we go.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Missing license plates.
I must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Missing Argentinian flag.
Owned by
Registration
the
slot.
Argentinian embassy.
Empty.
Missing wheel.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
This doesn't pertain to the case. Doesn't tell me anything.
Haha.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
I don't think so.
Nothing here.
We better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard after all.
Let's run around, make sure we collected all the evidence first. What the hell is? That was weird.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Okay. Can also look at the evidence, but wait until he gives us a lead so we can look at the evidence.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
He looks like he's lying. Let's see, yeah, his face looks like he's lying.
How do you know there were 3 of them? It was dark. It must be 50 feet from the kitchen to the car.
You telling me I'm lying?
Looks like I was mistaken. You went out to the car.
There.
Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Okay.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Let's look at the evidence real quick.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Okay.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Lies.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can
Yeah,
speak to
baby.
Officer Thibault about signing a formal
Finally
statement.
got 4 out of 4 correct on an interview.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Alright, so I gotta go to the phone booth and call it in, I guess.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks, ma'am.
Alright. Now let's go investigate the dealership and see if we can find anything. Wait, I just saw... Could have sworn I just saw a clue on the map there that I was marking the Dewey Brothers thing on the map. It must have been. What else could have been marking in the map?
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports of 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
And here. All right. Now, let's go see what exactly is going on here.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
I'm gonna lead you into a trap and kill you. The end.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest.
Probably nothing.
What's this? Spark plug?
Not much help.
Yeah, that's what it is. What the hell? Oh, hey.
Nope.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
That's not right. Wrong
Definitely the right
size.
size. Oops. There. Now that one goes right there. This one here, it's like the smallest one. Oops.
No.
Yeah. Okay, now this one, it's the second smallest one.
One left.
Yeah, he's missing a red one.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
He looks like he's trying to hide something.
You're lying. You've got him holed up somewhere.
I'm having nothing to do with that kid. You can't prove any different. That kid's temper's like a time bomb. I want nothing more to do with him or you.
Shit.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Fuck. That was wholeheartedly my fault, and I... What the hell? That was my fault, and I admit it.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Gabriel Delgado.
Delgado. Last known address has him living with a common-law wife. 103 Hill Street, apartment 3.
Thanks.
You really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Just head back to the empty lot.
How about you drive this time? But I process the evidence, as I should say.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now. Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
What the?
Here he is, apartment 3.
So he's on the 3rd floor, apartment 3.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Not here, huh?
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna?
Right.
You should have cleared up.
Then why the hell are there 2 plates on the table?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already
Oops.
he works hard to provide for us.
I already looked at that.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
See, there's a brooch here.
Optimistic, Cole. It doesn't appear to be connected.
So lipstick's at a cigar. I think it might be lipstick.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Any evidence out here?
Incidental. I don't think this is going to help us. This isn't what we're looking for.
Haha.
Diplomatic license plates.
Oops. Not there.
Not sure this means much.
Okay, that's everything we can look at there. So now let's go back upstairs and back inside. Haha.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
So there's the flag that was stolen from the car.
Doesn't look like anything.
And we already have the wrench. That should be all the evidence now.
Help me out.
Anna isn't giving us the full story. Try her again.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
That's a blatant lie.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Then how do you explain the plates on the table?
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Gabriel's been in trouble before. He left you here alone to answer for him, and you expect me to believe that his motive was honor?
Please don't yell at me. I've done nothing wrong.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
That's a blatant lie, and you know it.
You're lying, Anna. I think you're a willing accomplice in these robberies.
What proof do you have that I stole the cars?
The flag in the vase, for one.
You come into my house to insult and bully me? I have known many policia like you.
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go back. Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
If you tell us where he is, I will try and bring him in. If we have to track him down ourselves, it could end very badly for him, Miss Rodriguez.
He is out with his chivatos, Julian and Enrique. They race on the corner of First and Santa Fe. I have pleaded with Gabriel to stop, but he would not listen.
As soon as we corner Gabriel, we'll be back for you, Anna. You had your chance to cooperate. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Seems like a decent guy.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime. Now look what you've done!
Don't yell at me. He pulled in my way.
All units in the vicinity, citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. Getting away!
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
We're gonna lose him. Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady. Come on, you're screened by a kid in a red Ford.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
That's how I do that.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
That's it for that case. Already in hell.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty. Good
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Marriage made in heaven. Oh, Christ.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I'm just praying the prints come through so I can nail it.
Still confess.
You can drive.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let her go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Detectives, over.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Because a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old. She left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Alright, let's see what evidence we got. A hat. Nothing of use here, huh? Just a hat.
Phelps?
What the fuck?
You should take a look at the body.
I ended on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind. We can notify next of kin.
Bloody money.
life insurance.
Insurance holder. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing here.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Alright. So now we got a lead of what we're looking for.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Either that or it was dragged.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
She's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
She's looking like she's hiding something.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Speaking of the bartender.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Huh. Okay.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
He looks like he's hiding something too.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
So Patterson just walked in front of the car and you saw nothing.
I accidentally pressed the wrong
Why are
button.
you lying,
Oops.
Lynch?
Any of the patrons will confirm I was here behind the bar when it happened. Can you prove any different?
I accidentally pressed the wrong button. That was my fault.
Sorry. My mistake. Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Come on, you can tell me.
Ha! He just straight hopped over the freaking police line.
Come on, I got friends who work at the exam. How about 50 bucks for the exclusive?
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome, or no, anytime, detective, or anything. Just like,
Officer.
just thank you in dead silence. Hey, you want to drive, dude?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Let's go talk to the wife first.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
I doubt it. Junk. Maybe if... No. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Why the hell is that locked? Looks like someone's playing poker.
Seems irrelevant.
Hey. Hey, move. Alright, let me double check in here to make sure I didn't miss any evidence. Okay, so those things are for evidence that I got, and the do are for evidence that I send these to collect. Okay.
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
So he turned blind?
Yes. He was still yelling at me when the car hit him.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you. Come on, Phelps. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Keeping an eye on everyone
I'm
at
outta
this
here,
point.
Lorna. I got a business to run.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, so
you can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
let's go to the Shelton residence and then to the morgue.
It's a lucky break getting a partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff?
Right. Well, in a hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. Takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
You're not as dumb as you make it.
What are we doing? We're killing this guy?
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
What the fuck?
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on!
Oop, oop, whoa, whoa, whoa.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
He's heading into the station. Go on, get after him.
Hold it right there, Shelton! How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
You're behind the wheel.
Right now,
where to?
Let's go to the morgue. And I think we'll have hit all the places we need to go to.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
His wife killed him?
So the hit and run was a cover-up.
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Really? I almost missed it. The trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament.
Love how they fucking demonstrate that.
Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
It all comes back to the crime scene. We need to hit Ray's one more time and trawl for evidence.
Okay, so that explains why it's up there on the evidence on the destination list. It's because
Can you drive to this one?
it's another spot.
Where are we going?
It's a spot that's involved in later, as the investigation goes further. It's spots it's involved.
So there was some truth to Sheldon's cock and bull story after all.
He didn't stop, but he didn't kill Patterson either.
I'm no betting man, but I know where I'd put all my chips.
The grieving widow and her shoulder to cry on.
Now all we need is a murder weapon.
All right.
Lester could be a heel,
We just wanted
but
to check the crime scene over one
that's
more
a
time,
lousy way
Mr.
for anyone
Sabo,
to go out.
if that's all right.
Can you be quick about it? Cops are bad for business.
Really? We'll tiptoe, Sabo. You won't even notice us. All right. Step by step, check every inch of ground.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
So we're playing poker back here, huh? Of course that's locked. Haha!
I'm sure Carruthers will confirm this as the murder weapon. Let's talk to Leroy. See him explain his way out of this.
Leroy Sabo, you're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
Oh shit.
Go! I'll bring the car around and head him off.
So where do you go?
It's too late, Sabo.
He's making for the roof, Cole. The fire escape, quick! You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski. Have patrol pick up Mrs. Patterson.
I shot him in the knee, so technically he should be dead. He should just be crippled.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
I guess it was scripted that he was supposed to die then. And look, we didn't have to interrogate the other guy that we captured. Assembling a brief of evidence sooner might have netted you, Lorna, as well as Leroy. A slip of the tongue. Alright, I'm gonna see how this case begins, and I'm gonna end it for the stream.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Alright. Oops. Alright guys, that's going to be it for my return stream to LA Noire. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more sessions of this as the weeks go on. Like, I'm probably going to turn this into like another one of those weekly series that I do along with my Harry Potter series, my Survivor series, which I haven't done an episode of like in a couple weeks because I've been busy with other stuff, but I'm finally going to return to that with like a 3-episode little marathon thing. I'm going to do like 3 sessions in one sitting, 3 episodes in one sitting I should say, of Survivor, and I'm going to upload those on Sunday, next Sunday, so you guys will be caught up on the series. So be sure to look out for that, because those are my 2 weekend series I have going on right now. I'm also going to be doing my Life Strange for the Storm farewell episode playthrough tomorrow night, so look out for that. Our Lego marathon continues this weekend. I think it's either going to be on Thursday or Friday, I want to say, is when we're going to resume it, because we already did episode 2 of Lego Harry Potter last week, so go and check that out if you haven't yet done so. We have already started a recording of our Lego Incredibles co-op playthrough, which is not coming until we finish the other Lego games. We do have those sessions already pre-recorded for you guys to go and check out for when those are basically going to be uploaded. So when I do finally get your Lego playthroughs, then you guys will see when Lego Incredibles is uploaded. So you know what I mean. But what else can I talk about before I finish this video up? Life Strange 2, that's another game that's coming in the fall that I'm going to be playing for you guys. Spider-Man is the next game, because I don't think there's another game coming out within the next couple months that's going to be coming out that I'm interested in playing until Spider-Man comes out. So until Spider-Man comes out, there's going to be like a bunch of me just going back, finishing other game playthroughs that I'm currently working on and things like that. But with that being said, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video coming soon. Peace out, everyone.